Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. June 29th. June 29th. It's going down like how mafia members throw their bodies into the Atlantic Ocean when they were in New York. Put them in concrete. Anyways, it's going down June 29th, man. I can't wait to meet many of y'all. Can't wait to see y'all. Bring some dominoes, bring some cards. If you want to bring some food, bring a dozen donuts, bring a dozen snacks, whatever. Just bring some for at least a dozen people, because it's going to be quite a few people there. And yeah, thank you in advance. I can't wait to meet y'all. Let's talk about something really, really quick. I've never told you guys this. We're a year away from this, so I'll talk about it now. We're a year removed, I should say. But no, let me get into the subject. Bob Arum says he can't put Terrence Crawford on pay-per-view because there's not enough money. Now we know ESPN is the worldwide leader in sports, and they also claim to have given Tyson Fury one of the biggest contracts ever in the history of boxing in terms of guaranteed money, right? That's what was publicized, right? Yeah. It's widely noted that ESPN is the main sports station, and we know they paid billions of dollars for the NBA contract, Major League Baseball contract, Monday Night Football. I think is Monday Night Football still on ESPN? If it is, Monday Night Football, is Sunday Night Football on ESPN? Is it? I don't know. I can't remember, but I know college football contract, the Big Ten all these football things, SEC, whatever the case may be, right? But Bob Arum said they can't afford to pay for Terrence Crawford on pay-per-view and or give Kell Brook what he's probably going to demand to leave the UK and come over here to America. Second out, first, before I go deep into this, I didn't come up with this topic. My boy Aaron in the gym brought this to my attention today, and it really, really intrigued me. Long day. I'm at the charging station now. It's a long day. I just want to make sure that Dre's car is charged so she ain't got to take the kids to the charging station while I'm gone. But yeah. So if they can't afford Kell Brook, they can't afford to put him on ESPN. One, that's failed promotion. Two, and it's an outright lie. They don't have money to put Terrence Crawford and Kell Brook on pay-per-view or to actually pay the man. That's an outright lie. That can't be true. Now, obviously, it's in a different department. You got to take money out the whole shebang. I understand all that. I understand about itemizing. I understand about everything is in its own entity. But at the end of the day, I have different bank accounts, right? If I'm falling short, sometimes I got to borrow money from a separate account. You know what I mean? Sometimes I got to pull the interest out of a property to get a building that I desire. Sometimes I got to stop at the bank to take more money out because I'm falling short. So at the end of the day, if ESPN really, truly wanted to make Terrence Crawford a star, they would have did a 2.5 build up to the show. They would have publicized his ring entrance for like an hour and a half, like they did. They would have paid for the fireworks and cherry on top in terms of Tyson Fury's promotion, but they have never done it. They have never done it. The most exciting thing I've ever seen from Terrence Crawford in a fight, honestly, I'm gonna be as real as I can be, is him walking through the crowd in Omaha, Nebraska, against the African to unify the 140-pound division. And I believe he had a jersey on that said 140, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's the most humanistic, exciting thing I've ever seen out of Terrence Crawford. And I mean, his interviews are flat. His interviews are dry. So one would imagine Terrence Crawford probably doesn't really want to be a superstar. He obviously wants the money, but don't want to take the time to refine his skills. Keep in mind, Jay-Z was a Bone Thugs and Harmony type rapper, and he says, "Hold up, let me refine my skills. Let me come back a different person." 2 Chainz was Tidy Boy before he became 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? People have to, sometimes you have to reinvent yourself to become great. You know what I mean? 2 Chainz said, "Fuck that. I'm going to Atlanta, nigga. Fuck that." You know what I mean? Fuck this Bay Area shit. E40 and all these other niggas got this shit on lock. you know, so many different variations, J. Cole, J. Cole's oh man, what's the name of his first album? The Blow Up? Is that his first album, to Friday Night Lights? Vastly different in production. Vastly different in production between his first mixtape and his second mixtape, And I said that to say this. When Al Haymon wanted Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua said he wanted $50 million, he got $50 million. All right? And I've never told you guys this ever in my life. We're a year removed, so it's too many hands in the pot now. I know they offered him $50 million. I know it. And we're just going to leave it at that, okay? And he didn't take the money. And that's that, And so if Al Haymon can offer $50 million, why can't Bob Arum offer $5 for a pay-per-view fight? One, they don't have the promotion. The fighters don't have the sauce. And 2, they don't really want to make Terrence Crawford a star. They're basically doing him what thought they were doing. Cheap labor, child labor. Remember Thursday nights? People only know Fox from Fox News Today and Fox NASCAR, Fox NFL. It was built off the backs of Living Single, New York Undercover, Martin Lawrence, The Simpsons. The list goes on and on and on. It wasn't what it was today. If I'm not mistaken, The Simpsons was on Fox too, right? That's what created Fox as we know today. They got it for cheap, right? And it blew up, caught fire, and they're successful from moving forward. I just know this. Top Rank's PR team is fucking pathetic. They have to be the worst in boxing. Top Rank. I don't know why I keep on saying that's Black Fight fans' word. Top Rank. So let's use this. Let's go back. Let's elevate this conversation and call them Top Rank. They gotta be the worst. And I'm sorry, I'm very relaxed right now. I'm charging this fucking car, so I'm very relaxed. And I think that if you are any shade of Africa, if you are one of the 54 shades of Africa, it's 54 countries in Africa, you need to get your own promotional team. You need to get your street team. You need to go to YouTube and learn how to promote yourself. Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Jesse Magdaleno, Oscar Valdez. The list goes on and on and on. Because people are not attending. People don't even know ESPN is putting on fights, man. People don't know. Because you know why? Because when there's a big fight, I always have my haters come in and say, "Why you not talking about this fight this week?" I got not one comment this week. Why I ain't talking about that fight? Why I ain't talking about this fight? We don't care at this point, I think Jamal Charlo is going to dominate the audience this week. Not because it's a better fight, but because of brand building. So Brandon Adams got some curb appeal, because some star appeal. He was in the Contender. So everyone believes in the underdog story. The boxing fans that believe in underdogs will definitely watch and root for Brandon. And people who saw Jamel Charlo, they just gonna transfer over and watch it on Showtime. So it should be anywhere between 500,000 to 600,000 people watching this fight on Saturday. I don't know what the lead-in is. The lead-in is so important to tying in shows, broadcasts, and you know what I mean. So yeah, man. So that's all I had to say, man. Hopefully you guys are having a great time. June 29th. It's going down. Going down, down, down. That's that Drake song from years ago. Anyways, man. So if you are signed with a contract with Bob Arum, and you are and you have one drop of blood. Remember the one drop rule of the 54 countries of Africa? All Mexicans, all Indians, all blacks, all natives. You know what I mean? You're doing yourself a disservice by not having your own street team, and you're doing yourself a disservice by not asking and or demanding changes happen. You know what I mean? Listen, there is nothing an old white Jewish man and his mindset can do for a 23-year-old athlete today. He don't have he don't have the energy, and two, he don't have the imagination. The nigga is stuck in his ways, yo. How can an 88-year-old man promote me? I'm 41 years old. How can he promote me for the long haul? Think about that. I'm not saying a broken clock is right twice a day, so I'm not going to sit here and say that he's going to be wrong all the time. But for the long haul, he's going to get tired. Look at me right now. I'm 41, chilling. You know what I mean? I'm only speaking truth. This video is 100% factual. Ain't no lies, ain't no preservatives, ain't no MSG. There is nothing in this video but whole card 100% truth. What's that word I'm looking for? Organic. Grass fed. Anyways, man, Saturday is going down. If you sign with Top Rank outside of being a 0-0 pro, you're a fool. You know, if they can't offer Brook to Terrence Crawford, my God. I mean, they'll at least probably break even if they put the fight at Omaha and put it on regular ESPN. Right? He did damn near 3 million buys on the Jose Benavidez. You know why that Jose Benavidez Terrence Crawford fight sold? Because the Benavidez family got that sauce. It wasn't because Terrence Crawford helped, but the people I fuck with pushed the hell out of that fight. And I actually helped Terrence Crawford. I didn't tell you guys that was a bum fight till Saturday morning. Go check my videos. I even told you guys. I just wanted to promote the fight because I wanted Terrence Crawford to win. Honestly, I genuinely cared about Terrence Crawford numbers at top rank, so I didn't tell you guys my whole truth. But I knew that shit was a wash. I knew Jose Benavidez couldn't beat him. His reaction speed was too slow, and his arms are too long to fight a Terrence Crawford with no reaction time. You gotta have reaction time to fight these prime black athletes, man. If you ain't got no reaction time, you got no chance. Or in Andy Ruiz's case, these prime, athletic, fast twitch Mexican heavyweights. Oh, man. So anyways, man, y'all have a great night. Car is almost charged, and we about to get on. So Barbershop Conversations, man, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys Saturday morning. I'll obviously be back later with more videos tomorrow morning. More videos. Now, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.